So now that update 26 has dropped, there's three things I want to talk about. The first of which is the golden age of Fang Prime, the second of which is Ember and her rework, and the third of which is Volban and his rework. So we're going to be talking about Ember now! Yay! The ultimate fire chicken. Now, real quick, the changes to Embers Kit are as follows. Fireball remains mostly the same. Immolation is the new ability. It gives her damage reduction, which seems to also affect shields, which means building for shields is actually going to make sense for her. We'll talk a little about that later. Fire Blast is an ability that is really good for, first off, removing the whole overheat effect from Immolation, which will eat into your energy, so you gotta make sure you have enough energy for Fire Blast, hopefully. And if you happen to use Fire Blast while you're overheated, you actually strip everyone's armor completely, which could be really useful if they have armor, of course. And then we have Inferno, which is essentially, for the Gundam fans out there, dropping access on your enemies. And the idea is that enemies who are engulfed in flames from Inferno, if they happen to come into contact with another enemy that is not engulfed in flames, they burn. I don't really understand the mechanics of it. I haven't seen that particular mechanic happen yet, but that appears to be the idea, and you can see it in the sort of demonstration video. Now, how to build Ember. I don't know. I really don't know. This is something I came up with one former. Okay, I didn't realize I actually have one former on her already, but yeah, this is a one former build. We're using Prime Continuity, Stretch, Streamline, pre-stock standard mods. We're using Intensify, pre-stock standard mods. As you can see, this is a very balanced, simple to understand, like pretty simple build to go with. We're also using Prime Vigor and Adaptation. Now, the reason why we're using Prime Vigor as opposed to something like Vitality or even Redirection is because having that balance, I think, is probably going to be the right way to go. Healing Flame is, I think, really useful. So I could see more of a reason to go Vitality, but whatever, because like I said, her second ability, Immolation, appears to also affect shields, so having a lot of shields is also going to be a really good idea. This is coupled with the fact that behind me, you can't actually see it, it's Arcane Aegis. It's not Arcane Barrier, although that could be really good too. I don't know, but I've decided to go for Arcane Aegis, because then just having Adaptation and Immolation, that's going to be really dope. Now, I originally thought that the way to play her would be to use her as a bit of a rage tank, using Healing Flame, to heal her, and therefore using Rage instead of Exothermic in order to continue building up energy. I thought that was going to be the way to go. Instead, I think, as a friend of mine seems to have reminded me, maybe a better idea would be to use Exothermic to rely on, if you're trying to rely on getting some energy, because the idea is, as long as your enemy is affected by Inferno, they have a 15% chance to drop an energy orb, and frankly, when you have Energize, when you have Xenoric, you only need one of them to drop an energy orb, and you're ready to do all sorts of other weird and wonderful things, especially if you are about to overheat. You only need one energy orb, and you're ready to use another Fire Blast. So, with that out of the way, let's have a look at how effective she is against some level 135 corrupted heavy gunners. So here we have our 8 level 135 corrupted heavy gunners. Let's go. We're going to spawn 8 of them, and then we're going to spawn another 8 of them right now. Oh, never mind. That was a bit too early. Oh, that's fine. By using Inferno now, they're all on fire, and then I think the idea is that should build up my meter now a lot faster. So as long as I can maintain my meter build up without losing too much health, kind of relying ever so slightly on my weapons at the moment. We are now overheated, so I'm going to use Flame Blast, and with that, as you can see, all of those corrupted heavy gunners have lost their armor. That's really, well, most of them actually. It's a bit weird. Some do, some don't, and I don't understand that logic. So we'll do it again. That should do it. That just got rid of their armor. And now we're overheating a lot faster, which means we're going to use Flame Blast a lot more often. Someone Oh, that's where that guy is. Just somehow kill that one. Also, notice how tanky I am. I mean, yeah, sure, it's corrupted heavies, but I was taking quite a few shots from them. And when you are able to get that sort of cycle where you're regularly getting overheated, but you still have energy to use Fire Blast or Flame Blast, that's like the perfect situation to be in. So that appears to be the way to play with the new Ember, as far as I can tell. So if we summon like... let's just summon everyone. Where are we? Okay. And then we use Exothermic. Oh. Uh-oh. This is not a good position to be in. Now this is a good position to be in. Try and kill the ones who are under the effect of Inferno. Hopefully we can do something about this little predicament that we are in. Maybe even using Xenoric. Out of this. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now they have no armor. And we've just restored all of our health with Healing Flame. And now Exothermic is giving us energy. Again, that appears to be the way to go. I think D could... Whoa, damn. I think D could probably do something about the numbers in terms of Ember. Inferno does not appear to be doing a whole lot of damage in my opinion when it comes to the numbers. Instead, everything seems to be more utility based. So that is the Ember rework, more or less in action, a one form of build involved. Let me know what you think about the new Ember in the comments below. Do you like her? Do you not like her? Let me know why. Again, she seems really fun to use and I'm really enjoying the way you use her, but I think maybe the numbers could use a bit of buffing, especially for Inferno. For an ultimate damage ability, it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage. Anyway, let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!